Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Monday, June 30th, 2025. So, on Canada Day Eve...
Canada Day Eve, oh Canada.
Did you do the crossword?
I did.
And did visions of Mark Carney come into your head as you were doing it?
No.
That's probably a relief.
No, yeah, I think so.
Did any visions at all come into your mind other than the answers?
I did chance to espy a red maple leaf.
Really? Sort of like saw one in the grid? That would have been cool if or maybe they'll do that tomorrow. You solve the crossword and then a maple leaf pops up.
Maybe it'll be a Canadian-themed puzzle.
Yes.
So...
which will lose just about everybody and cause wordplay to erupt in fury.
And all the Canadians are out celebrating. They're probably not doing the crossword puzzle.
Oh, there's always time for a crossword, even in the middle of celebrations. So, what did you think of the crossword?
I thought it was funny. I did. I thought it was very humorous. The theme. Mm-hmm. And there were, 4 themed clues. And the revealer... was great. This is such a great movie line. 36 across. Classic Robert De Niro line in Taxi Driver, or a hint to the theme clues. And that's, you talking to me? I can't say it like you did, but you talking to me.
There you go. That was perfect. I just had visions of De Niro as you were saying that.
But the theme clues were all common phrases that had somebody's name in them. Mm-hmm. Like the first one was 17 across, my heavens, and that was geez Louise. Yep. And then we had 25 across, hold it right there, and that was whoa Nelly. And then we had 51 across was absolutely positively not, and that was no way Jose. And the last one was, I'm done with you, and that was bye, Felicia. Mm-hmm. Anyway, very funny.
Now, 3 of those I recognized immediately. I did not recognize bye, Felicia. Did you?
Yes. Oh. I can't remember what movie it was in, but it's kind of become a little iconic movie clip about there's these 2 guys and this woman... was kind of giving him a hard time, I think, and then she left, and one of them said, bye, Felicia, and that just kind of stuck, like, you talking to me?
And it was, for the record, the movie was Friday, it was from 1995, and it was Ice Cube's character who said it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
So apparently it's a big meme nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, Felicia. I'd never heard that before today.
The first time I heard it was Michelle Obama used it on a talk show.
Really?
Yeah, she was talking about some, I think, political opponent of her husband's, and she was sort of like, bye, Felicia. Like, get out of here. So.
Well, I'll try and use that in the right context. It'd be bad if your name was Felicia. Uh-huh. You'd probably get that every day.
Yeah, you might.
Well, I thought the whole crossword was great. Mm-hmm. I liked the fact that 1 across was guitar accessory capo. Yep. And then we had 10 across, garment for Dracula, cape.
Yes, I thought that was funny too.
Capo and cape.
Capo and cape.
Yeah, it would have been cool if they could have kept going for all 4 corners, but there was enough going on with the grid here. Uh-huh. Let's see, what do we have at the bottom left? We had I annoyance was sty, and then with a 70 across, Aloha State Goose was the nini. Uh-huh. Or the nenny, or the however you pronounce it.
I'm not sure. I thought it was nenny, but I'm not sure.
I think we're going to have to travel to the Aloha State just to gather evidence.
Mm-hmm. I like 39 down. A milk drinker may have one. Mustache.
Yes.
Milk mustache.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like 24 down. Blank camole. Holy camole. Yeah. I was wondering about the origin of that too.
Yes. I have no idea.
Is that a reference to some sort of a dip you might get at a party? Pass me the camole.
I really don't know. But yeah, I've heard that before, but I don't know where it comes from.
Let's see if the internet happens to know.
I mean, there's holy moly. I've heard that too, but holy camole. I think that's a little newer.
Right.
Holy moly, that's an old phrase.
We're going to have to dig into this a little bit deeper because I'm just getting AI responses which sound like they're totally hallucinated.
Uh-huh.
We had 34 down. That was the Mighty Mighty Bosstones music genre, and that was ska.
Yes.
I would just like to say a few words of praise for the Mighty Mighty Bosstones. What a great name.
Yeah,
just the best group ever. And I was listening to some of their music, and it was quite good.
Was it? I'll have to check that out.
It was a combination of they had a lot of people playing brass instruments, and then they had some people doing electric guitar.
Wow.
It was a very energetic sort of group. Wow. I was thinking it was going to be something out of the 50s or 60s, but it was out of the 90s, and they were definitely clearly a force to be reckoned with.
Very good.
31 across was Walk Heavily as Through Muck or Snow. First I thought tromp, but I only needed 4 letters, so trod, but then that was the wrong tense, and eventually got around to slog.
Slog
it was a slog to get to slog, let's put it that way. 35 down sort of reminded me, it was no ifs, blanks, or buts, and it was ands.
Right.
And we had a theme a couple of maybe weeks ago where there's no ifs, ands, or buts, and they'd remove those
that is
words.
Correct. Yes, I remember that.
It was a very good theme.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We had 30 across, Great Lakes Tribe, Eries.
Yes.
It seems like we've had Erie or Eries a lot lately. So,
that's a very eerie observation.
Well, I don't know. I think more just Erie instead of, the plural.
Yeah, Erie's, it's been about half a year. Erie has appeared 1,415 times. Today, June 27th we had Erie, and then May 27th we had Erie, and then May 19th we had Erie.
Yeah, we've had it quite a few times already this year. So
not as many times. Its heyday was in 1994. When it appeared something like 33 times.
Wow.
You couldn't shake a stick but run into Erie.
I mean, it's a great answer because it's got 3 vowels and an R.
Yes.
But, so I guess you could work that in a lot of different places. But.
The algorithm loves words like that.
Yep. Erie.
We had 47 down. Serpentine was twisty. Yes. I just like to say that. Or possibly serpentine. I guess serpentine. Yeah, not serpentine. I was thinking of... Wait, let's see. It would be turpentine, so that would be serpentine.
Oh, it could be serpentine.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It could be one of those words like herb and herb.
I guess.
I may know both of them, and I keep switching back and forth.
And twisty is kind of a...
That's a fun word.
It's a fun word, but it's
slang.
Kind of stretching it if you're trying to really describe something that's serpentine. So.
I can remember the first time
It curves. I wouldn't call it twisty, but it definitely curves.
I can remember a comedy a long time ago, some movie in which someone was being shot at and they were told to run in a serpentine fashion.
Oh.
Let's see. We had 53 down. Now I remember. And the answer was, oh, yes. Mm-hmm. It's a phrase I don't get to utter too often. Right. Great things were happening in the bottom right. 67 across, hello, sailor, was ahoy.
Yes.
And then we had 64 down. This was brilliant. C. The first was spelled S-E-A, and then the second was the word C, S-I in quotes. Uh-huh. So it's the C, and that was I.
Right.
So we had ahoy and I.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was
nautical corner there.
Mm-hmm. So. We had 49 down. Hand out hands, deal.
Yeah. That was a good one, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Lots of great clues and answers and a terrific theme. And this was by Dina R. Cool and Andrea Carla Michaels.
Yes.
Nice job.
Dina's second, Andrea Carla Michaels' 88th.
Wow.
As many as there are keys in the piano. So well done, both.
Yes.
That is it for today, then. A reminder that tomorrow is Tuesday, which means it'll be Canada Day and Triplet Tuesday. I was hoping you were going to do the Canadian National Anthem there, but that's very nice. Don't go through the whole thing. You'll have to save yourself for tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. And we'll be having both of those, so tune in for those. And we'll be back again with our cutting edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword as well tomorrow.
Bye-bye.